offering my listeners deals like this. 800-686-2237. Come back. We're going to tell you about the gold deal briefly with Ted Anderson. Stay with us.
Cameras are everywhere.
In fact, let's skip this break. Let's skip this break. I mean, for the network, we're going to leave the break. But bring Ted in here for the internet listeners. I don't want to waste any time. Ted, let's come back with everybody on the gold issue. But I mean, getting down to brass tacks. We were scared 6 months ago in private phone conversations. We're both freaking out. I mean, this is great for folks that invest in gold and silver in it, but I mean, watching Rome burn is not fun. This is an emergency survival package to try to just save wealth. I mean, will it go up? Will it go down? Most probably up and up and up and up and up. But with that, Rome burns. The point is that this is a life preserver. There's no question that you need gold and silver, and Ted's a great place to get it. So he's got that silver, he's got the gold. It's just at a higher price, and we'll talk about that coming up. But dealing with the economy, Ted, I mean, this is even getting worse faster than I thought it would. This is worse than we've, the prospectus we put out. Your comments?
Well, yeah, I mean, it really is. I mean, you look at the kind of institutions right now that are failing and the kind of bailouts that are coming out of the United States government and where the stock market is and the volatility there. And to consider the fact that if you have over $100,000 in the bank, you're at risk. And, you know, there's so many people that have mutual funds and the stocks, and they have money in the bank through these 401k plans, and it's a house of cards. And the biggest problem is not so much that there's going to be bankruptcies and you lose everything. The biggest risk is that the United States dollar is being bombarded right now because of the new currency coming into the system to bail out these problems. I mean, we could be looking at 20%, maybe 30% inflation. The kind of inflation that Argentina and Brazil went through, or even it could be as bad as the Weimar Republic, because of the fact that we're trying to solve our problems by injecting money into the system. I like the way Peter Shaw put it, man. We need to let the problems come and let the economy adjust, go through this thing, and on the other side we'll come out okay. But instead of doing that, the United States government's trying to step in and bail everything out, and you just can't do that.
And by doing that, it infects the entire system.
It does affect the entire system, Alex. We're driving this economy in the United States right into the floor, and the people, you know, they don't know what's coming and what's going to hit them. And I don't know how to say it enough. I mean, we don't even know how to grow food here as a nation. You know, the farmers are sitting there, you know, with all this grain and everything that.
No, we're going to the concentration camp economy. I mean, it's a Pentagon plan. For all of you out there giggling and smirking, just keep it up. I mean, we tried to warn you, jackasses.
Well, you know, the thing about it is, you used to say the yuppies are, you know, laughing at me. Well, guess what? We're laughing at them now because they're getting hit, and they're getting hit hard.
I take no pleasure in that, though.
You know, and
like watching some idiot laugh at me and walk out in front of an 18-wheeler going 100.
Well, yeah.
Watching them, your guts smashed everywhere all over the street isn't funny.
What? And all you're doing is...
Hold on, let's go back live. Sorry, okay, Ted. Here we go. Okay, well, the good news and the bad news. Ted's got gold and silver at below spot for you again today because he secured positions. He's got it in stock, the silver. You need to get your orders in now, folks. Don't wait. Don't procrastinate. I know how busy things are. I'm the same way. I don't even like buying stuff. I'm not into things. But you've got to get storable food. You've got to get water filtration systems, firearms, ammo. Number one thing fighting the New World Order is be self-sufficient. And gold and silver, for those that have assets, even if you don't have a lot of money, silver's something great to get into. I mean, Ted will sell you a single silver coin if you want it for $6 or whatever, half an ounce, which is below spot. So Ted is there right now with his great brokers who stayed there till past midnight last night. The most amount of calls they ever got yesterday from this show, period. And they've been on Coast to Coast AM. So I hope that you will give them a call right now at 800-686-2237. 800-686-2237. Now, the best deal ever in the history that I've ever heard of, and that Ted's ever, not just him, that we ever heard of. It was an insane deal yesterday. Ted has one almost as good, which might break the other records as well after his record. But tell folks the specifics of the deal, Ted.
Yeah, right now we locked into the gold at 871, right in that range. We were looking at British sovereigns. Currently, right now, they're at $241 per coin. We have the francs at $193. Now, Alex, the day before today, you could pick up those francs at 217 rather than 241. These are still below the spot price. You're not going to find them out there because spot now has jumped over $900. And 2 days ago, I was offering the silver halves at $6.95, and they were $10 and some. Last time silver was up in that $18 range right in there. Well, guess what? Silver's just blowing through all the levels right now. It's 13, and I locked this stuff in at 10. So this is exactly the same buy. If you missed out on something yesterday, you still have an opportunity today to get on those Walking Liberty halves, and I really...
Okay, so there's the same below spot deal. It's just now you pay more because you waited. But the point is it's still the same insane level.
No, Alex, you're getting that wrong. It's the same price as yesterday. They haven't gone up yet. It's that much better of a deal because spot has gone up.
Wait a minute, I didn't understand that. Excuse me?
I'm selling the silver halves for the same price I did when I got on your show on Monday.
No, I understand that part. The gold.
The gold prices are up, a little bit. That's right. I couldn't do that anymore.
No, I understand, Ted. I understand you lost a bunch of money. We talked last night. The point is that you're still getting it at a super discount with the gold. It's still one of the best deals ever.
There's no question about it because I locked it at this 871 price, and now we're at over 900.
Well, folks, I only support what I morally believe in, and I know Ted is a great, upstanding person and high quality and great brokers, and the prices cannot be beat. And he's doing this because he wants a relationship with you and because he loves the folks on this show. Big Ron Paul supporter, the founder of this network. Thank God I started the show with him for about a year and a half that I was doing from my house when I would go in every night and do the KJFK 98.9 blowtorch that went from south of Dallas down to San Antonio on FM. When they fired me, I luckily had already gotten on a few affiliates and been on for a while with Ted and shortwave and internet and satellite. And so Ted has just always been there for us, and he's given you an insane deal. So give the brokers a call at Midas Resources right there in the same building as Genesis. 1-800-686-2237. 1-800-686-2237. Now, Ted, how long can you hold this deal?
Well, I can tell you, I'm going to be running out of silver halves probably. I doubt I can do this tomorrow. This is about as far as I can hold.
How long do you guarantee it? Till midnight tonight?
Without a question, midnight tonight. And then we'll see what's going on tomorrow.
Okay, and then there's also the gold. How long can you hold at that below spot?
And again, we'll have to do it till tonight, and if we have to come on tomorrow, we will,
Okay, so midnight's it on the gold, but you guarantee it till midnight Central.
Yep.
Minnesota time, Texas time. We're right here in the same time zone. 1-800-686-2237, 800-686-2237. Ted, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
All right.
And then we'll see what's going on tomorrow.
Okay, and then there's also the gold. How long can you hold at that below spot?
And again, we'll have to do it till tonight, and if we have to come on tomorrow, we will,
Okay, so midnight's it on the gold, but you guarantee it till midnight Central.
Yep.
Minnesota time, Texas time. We're right here in the same time zone. 1-800-686-2237, 800-686-2237. Ted, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
Now, from the makers of Loose Change, the most downloaded film in internet history, comes the long-awaited release of Loose Change Final Cut, an entirely new 2-hour film that completely destroys the official fable forever. Loose Change Final Cut hopes to be a catalyst for a new independent investigation in which family members receive answers to their questions, and the true perpetrators of this horrendous crime are brought to justice. Loose Change Final Cut is the ultimate 9/11 expose, from hijackers being trained at U.S. military bases to bombs in the buildings. Loose Change Final Cut is the one 9/11 film everyone must see. Secure your copy of Loose Change Final Cut today at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com. While you're visiting the online video store, be sure to check out the huge discounts on film.
I got a little 8-minute interview with Barry Jennings that's in Fabled Enemies. What's longer in Fabled Enemies. I want to air that at the end of the show today, at least part of it. I got a Keith Olbermann clip from a few days ago where he admits about the forced injection of immigrants with vaccines that are not mandatory for citizens. So he also, there's a hoax that citizens have to take it too. I mean, this government's completely criminal. I mean, understand they lie about